So you're just going to just follow me on this. So we're gonna go 5-iron posture, just like this. We're gonna hold it on the outside, and then you're gonna rotate. So when you push, you're just gonna go back and forth. Feel that weight shift, back and forth, just like that. All right, so today we got Chris in. Chris is a high-level golfer. He played collegiately at Stanford back in the 80s, and he still holds a 1 or 2 handicap. And he came in about 3 or 4 weeks ago. We did an assessment, and really good mobility. That's usually the first thing we look for is mobility. He's got really good mobility. I noticed he doesn't turn his shoulders as well as he could onto the right side. And then the other one is his shoulders, and we see that a lot. Chris works on a computer a lot of the time, so we see that rounded shoulders, computer stuff, it really limits this stuff. So that's one thing we're trying to work on. For the first couple weeks, I like to set a foundation, make sure his glutes and his core are really activated. And then on our last workout, we kind of, what I call, we got after it a little bit and did a little bit more power and things, because I got the foundation set. So basically, you know, from his assessment, just the normal things. He's got pretty good mobility. We're just working on that strength stability. He's really working on his swing. He does take lessons once a week and practices a lot. So we're working on his, we're working on getting his lower body a little bit more active throughout his swing. So we'll show you a little bit about that throughout today's workout. All right, I like to go through. Okay, next one, we're gonna go up over your head as high as you can go, and then you're just gonna keep your lower body pretty stable, and then lean over to the right. Yep, good. And then you stretch out that side and then lean over to the left. Hold about 2 seconds. Good. And we'll go one more time each way. Actually, 2 more times each way. This. 2-second hold. And then you're just gonna put the stick down here, and you're gonna turn your hips. So you're gonna turn your lower body, try and keep the hips square. Turn your hips as far as they can go. Perfect. And then back the other side. Good drill to get the separation. Okay, and then we'll take it to the right arm. So you're gonna put it in our right arm, and then you're just gonna kick your foot forward and back. This way. Perfect. Ow. Ow. All right, and then we'll go back to the right hand, and we'll go across your body. So we're gonna take the hip, the foot. So when you go, you're gonna go across your body this way with the toe, and then out. Yep, back and forth. That's it. Warm up, in place dynamic warm up. All right, then we'll switch sides. And then we'll go feet shoulder width apart. And then this is just like the traveling warm up. So you're gonna step into your hip and then turn like you're taking a backswing. So step right, sit into your butt cheek. Yes, perfect. And then now we'll go left. Same thing, going left and turn. Awesome. So we'll go back and forth. We'll do 5 each time. So step, good, yep. All right, and then the last one we'll do is you're gonna step forward, hold on to the in front of you. You're gonna step forward into a lunge, and then you're gonna lift up and back. And then, yep, good, and then come back. So go back and then the other foot. So yeah, then you go right. So we're stretching out the front, squeezing the glute in the back leg. Perfect. This is a warm-up you can do before you work out or before you play. All right, so we're doing these. I love these band walks because it's really good for the glutes. It activates the glutes as long as you keep your toes pointed in. This is one of the best glute activators. And before, I talk a lot about activating muscles. And before you do any type of workout, you want to get the glutes and the core activated so they know they got a good idea that they're going to put some work in, because you want to be able to have the nervous system, the neuromuscular system, be able to activate those throughout the workout without having to think about it. All right, I like to go through 3 different exercises to make up a circuit, and then today what we're going to work on is we're going to work on a lower body power exercise, we're going to work on a back stability exercise, and then a core exercise for these first 3. So the first one's going to be, this is going to be for the upper back, and you can use bands or a cable machine on this. So what we're going to do is you're going to go feet shoulder width apart, a little bit of a forward bend, and then you're gonna pull the band as far back as you can, keeping everything else stable. So you're getting a big shoulder turn, thoracic rotation, and then you're strengthening the muscles. I gotta give Chris a little more weight here though. So you're strengthening the muscles in the upper back here. So we're gonna work on these. So you wanna feel like, I like to say you feel like you're pulling with the back of your hand so your arm is straight. There we go. See, if I gave you that little 10-pounder I was using, it wouldn't be a challenge. So we're getting thoracic rotation. The thoracic is here to here. And then those muscles in the back are working. Okay, so we're gonna go step up right in the middle of the box. So we got a 12-inch box. One good way to see how high you need it is your knee should be 90 degrees when you're like that. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and then you're just gonna drive up and hold for 1 second, and then back down. Same leg and drive up. So you wanna push up through your heel. And then up. Just up there, yeah, that's right. Okay, so you're gonna drive up, balance. Whoa. Good. Drive that knee all the way up to here. Good. Perfect. Good. So with these dynamic movements, I like them because it's cool, because your body has to figure out how to not fall on your face or your butt, which is what we want. You don't have to agree with me, I can't count, but that's 8. All right, 2 more. That's good. Just goes to show you the struggle is real. All right, and we'll switch sides. Yeah. Good. One thing that's important to mention is that Chris is also from Indiana, so 2 really good guys here today. He's like, yeah, I got out of Indiana as fast as I could, never going back. All right, that was the lower body power. Our core exercise here, we're gonna go straight across so it's parallel to the ground. So there's a million different ways we could work with this TRX. We're gonna go both overhand, and this is just basically to get the core stronger. So you're gonna step, just a little step, and then turn. I always like the step because it activates the lower body, gets it going first, and then you can, if you look at the center of this thing here, and then just let your eyes follow it. That's a good way to go. Just don't get too dizzy, because I just did it. I just did 4 of them, and zzz, you a little cross-eyed. There you go. Yeah, perfect. And a good thing is just pull your belly button tight before you start, and that helps you to activate the core. Good. Switch sides. And you should feel that on the right side of your stomach. You should always feel that, not always, but with this exercise, you should feel on the inside of your stomach. You have the obliques, one's pushing, one's pulling. You're usually gonna feel that dominant on that right side. For our second group of exercise, we got a leg. So we're gonna work on a squat here with this kettlebell. So what you wanna do is you wanna straddle the kettlebell. You're gonna sit back into your heels because that's where all your power is. So all your power is gonna be in your hips. So you're gonna grab, keep your chest up, and then pull and squeeze your glutes at the top, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then straight down, just like that. The main thing is that when you're done, you just bring it down and let go like that. Don't do, like I see all these people go, and then hurt their back. So we want to make sure that we're using the hips for the power, and then you stay tall and squeeze your back. So you get a little bit of everything on this one. So we're going up, straight up, good. I can tell you that's a 200-pound kettlebell. I know they get all that weight stuffed in there. Boom, good. And then remember, set it down, just same thing, just set it down and let go. and then jump up. Yeah, easy. So for our second one, we're gonna do a little med ball throw here. And for this, we're actually gonna keep it lighter. So, you know, a lot of people think for golf specific, you just mimic the golf swing the whole time, but that's not a good idea to do all the time. But for what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna pretty much keep your lower body stable. So you're gonna turn this way, and then really feel like your lower body's not doing, your lower body's trying to stay stable. So you can use the insides of your thighs here, and then all you're gonna do is turn and throw like that. So there's not a big finish, it's just load with your shoulders and then fire through with your right hand, keeping your lower body. Feel like your lower body's gonna move, definitely, but feel like you keep it stable, pretty stable. There you go. That's it. And then we'll switch sides. And the other thing that's important is that you always work both sides. Although it may feel weird, it doesn't look that bad. So this is gonna be a one-arm fly, chest fly. So you're gonna, again, keep everything stable here, and you're gonna pull to the center. Almost like if you had one over here, you'd pull them together like this. So everything on this side has to fire to stabilize so it doesn't pull you over, and then you have to use the chest muscle and the core to keep it here. So we're just going, you don't have to do this side, but just one arm, everything stays stable. And then don't squeeze, whenever you're using handles, don't squeeze them too tight, because you want the actual muscle up here to do the work and not the forearm. That's it, perfect. You can put a little bit more in the heel of your hand. There you go. And then you're bringing it right there. The other thing with doing this with single arms or single both sides, you always figure out where your limitations are. And imbalances. Good. Yep, whole lot of shaking going on. Usually with shaking, it just means you're waking up some new muscles, and you've worked some of those to the end. That's good, that's enough, good. Shaking, I think, is very good because you're recruiting different muscles that you're not used to. And the neuromuscular system is going, what the heck? What do I do for this? So, all right, Chris, we'll finish it off with some mobility stuff. So we gotta really try to open up the chest, mainly for the shoulders work better, and the thoracic spine, because a lot of the stuff we did was activating those muscles. So you're gonna lay on your side here. We're gonna do the old staple in a lot of programs, the old open book. So you're gonna bend your knees as much as you can, so bring them up to your chest. So I hate to use the analogy, but most people understand it. It's like you're going in for one of those colonoscopy tests. So you're gonna get your knees up as high as you can. Oh, it's a prostate, something like that. Okay, so put your left hand on the top of your knee, hold it down, and then you're gonna go back as far as you can go, following your hand with your eyes. Good. So this, a slight bend in your elbow, there you go. So pretty easy, pretty good, not bad. All right, so this is the easy way. I'm gonna show you the hard way next, because there's always a harder way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kick your bottom leg out, the other bottom leg, there you go. And then you're gonna pull that knee all the way down to the ground with your left hand. That's it, now do that, same thing. So what we've done now is we've closed off your hips. So your hips can't open up, and now they're not gonna turn. So now you're getting a really good stretch. But when you do this, when you come back, you wanna reach. So you're getting that thoracic spine, you're getting all that in here, and then go ahead and back. And go all the way back, follow with your eyes, hold for about 2 to 3 seconds. Good, and then we'll go again. So you're gonna reach forward as far as you can go. So a good rule of thumb here is if you can touch your arm with your feet, with your legs stacked, you could probably move on to this one. But if you go back and it's tight, even though your legs are stacked, you need to stick with the stacked exercise. We'll go one more. About 8 to 10 of these is good. And then we'll switch sides. So you can go right into the, you could go right into that position. Go ahead and go back as far as you can go. That's good. Go ahead and stack your knees. Let's see how far you can get with your knees stacked. It's a good idea too to just test it, see how far you can go. Is it tighter than the other side?
It's tighter, yeah.
Most right-handed golfers are looser. This is your finish side. So most right-handed golfers are looser on the left hand, and I call them posers. So it's good to know that you're not as much as a poser as the other ones. Okay, go ahead and switch your legs. Yeah, that's it. Good. All the way back. You're gonna step. You know how we do that warm up where you step over? So here, you're gonna step over it this way. So you're gonna go here, step back, up and over, and then back, up and over, and then back this way. And what this is doing is it's stretching out your hip joint, the hips. So it's a good active stretch. So face me. Yeah, go right foot back, up and over. Whoa, yep, and then up and over. Perfect. Now back, left foot up and over. Okay, so you'll notice, and I don't know if I did that when I was demonstrating, but you lean way over like this. So you want to try and stay as tall as you can, and that's going to get that big stretch. There you go. Good. This is a good one to do either before and even after. With you, your hips aren't as tight as your upper body is, so we can maintain a good dynamic stretch here. With your upper body, we want a little bit more of a static stretch. Good. Okay, and then the third one, we're going to go back down on the mat. So you're going to go on your knees, your hands and knees. And then you're going to drop your heels to your butt all the way down, and then you're going to reach out like this, so it looks like this. So you're going to go here, heels all the way down, and then reaching out like this as far as you can go. Keeping the heels, there you go. Perfect. You should feel a big stretch in your lat muscle, the sides of your back. So up here, right? So you get a lot of players that can't, they complain they can't get their arms high in their backswing. This is a really good one. And now you're going to leave your left hand right where it is and put your right hand on top of your left hand. There you go. And now we're just increasing this side here, this one. And then if you really want to make it better, you're going to turn your hips this way. So yeah, like that. The other way. So almost, so go the other, yeah, there you go. That's it. Now you feel it, right? You still with me down there? All right, good. All right, switch sides. If you need to come up and take a breath, you can. I know it's harder. The lungs are a little restricted in that position. All right, so there's a typical program for a one-on-one. So we really want to take that client's objectives, limitations, and then what they can and can't do and take them into thought when we're putting together the program. And so we really wanted to make sure that we were working on his upper back, both thoracic and shoulders, try to get them more stable and more flexible. And then we want to always work on that lower body power with our clients, and then some type of rotary exercise in there with the power. So every time everything's a little bit different. We adjust for our one-on-ones. So if you ever thought about doing a one-on-one, let us know. We can do an assessment, figure out where your limitations are, and then get you in here and get you back on track and either pain-free, get more distance, or just having more fun on the course. All right, hope to see you in here soon. Hey, thanks for watching this video. You might like the ones over here if you like this one. And don't forget to subscribe below and comment down below and let me know if there's anything golf specific that you're working on that you'd like to see a video for. And hey, share this with your friends because I know they could use it too. We'll see you on the next video.